everyone, so today I'm really excited to do this video. It is the 10 things you don't know about me, and honestly, when I was going through kind of trying to figure out these 10 things, you guys know a lot about me. Like literally, throughout the past 4 years that I've been making these videos, I just feel like I've mentioned little things here and there that you guys just kind of pick up on, and I was like, oh no, they know that, they know that, they know that, and all these little, you know, ticks I have and stuff. So I knew that there were some that I wanted to talk to you guys about that maybe you didn't know, maybe it's because I haven't shared it with you guys, and I just want to be honest, there's like a fuzz on my face. I just want to be honest, when I first started doing these videos, I had just turned 15 years old, and I immediately started getting all of these emails that were like, you're my inspiration, you're my role model, and I was immediately thrown into this position where I felt like I always had to be this like primed and perfect person, and I had to be such a lady. And I do love knowing that I have a little bit of a, you know, like inspiration to some of you out there. Let's just be honest, like I am not that 15-year-old little girl anymore, and I don't know, I just kind of wanted to do this video and share some things that maybe I haven't shared with you guys, and maybe it's because I was trying to be that picture perfect person, and I'm done with that. Like I am not that person anymore, and I think it's just silly for me to sit here and try to be that. I want you guys to know that I felt a lot of responsibility being told that I was a role model and an inspiration and things like that, and I want to make sure that I stay true to who I am, because at the end of the day, that's what I want to inspire other girls to be. The first thing that you guys might not know about me is that I have tattoos. Yes, plural. I don't just have one tattoo, I have 2 tattoos, and my next vlog video that I put up on this channel is going to be all about my tattoos. I think I'm actually going to call it Juicy Jabber All About My Tattoos, and I'm going to go through why I got what I got, what they are. I'm going to show them to you guys. I'm going to talk about like the pain and the experience and the healing and all that type of stuff. I'm excited to do that video for you guys, but I feel like if I tried to explain all of that right now, it would be like a whole video in and of itself, so I'm going to save that for the next video. But I do have a tiny tattoo on the inside of my ankle that a lot of people actually saw on the book tour, and they would come up to me and be like, oh, can I see it and stuff like that, and I wasn't trying to hide it at all. Like I was just completely like, oh my goodness, I can't believe you noticed, like things like that. The second thing I have is something that, as far as I believe, I don't think anyone really knows except for, you know, like my close friends and family and stuff. I have a rib tattoo. I have a quote right here on my left side rib, and I will show you guys that, I guess, in my next video. But yeah, I feel like that's something a lot of you guys don't know about me. So the next thing is that I really do not understand, like I cannot wrap my mind around it. I don't understand why a pizza box is square, a pizza is a circle, and the slices are triangles. Like, who invented this, and why couldn't it have just been easy for us where it was all the same? Like, it's just, I feel like it defies the laws of math or something, that it's like all different. Every time I get a pizza, I think I'm gonna open it up and it's gonna be like a square inside of a square box, and every time it's a circle. And sometimes it gets me a little frustrated because I'm like, why is this still a circle? Like, is anyone going to understand? Or let's make the box a circle, because I don't know. I feel like it takes up so much excess, just like cardboard and space in your refrigerator, and I literally cannot wrap my brain around why that would be a good option. I think maybe the pizzas should be square and the slices should be square, or the slices should be diagonal and the pizza should be diagonal, or the box should be a circle, or the box should be a triangle. I don't know, but I always order a pizza and I open up the lid and I'm like, yeah, it's a square box, I'm gonna get a square pizza today, and every time they fail to impress me. Every time it's a circle. And I'm like, why? Why is this a circle? I don't get you right now. And then I pick up a slice, triangle. The next thing I want to talk to you guys about is something that I think a lot of you already know because it's pretty obvious. I got a nose job, and I got it back I was 17, and it was honestly a really hard decision for my parents to make. I had already been kind of supporting myself. I was moving to California by myself, just with my sister, without them. So my parents were at this state where technically I wasn't 18, so I didn't have the legal rights to make my own decisions, but at the same time, they went through a little bit of a parental struggle deciding whether it was the right thing to let me do it, but then they knew that if they didn't let me do it, I was just going to end up resenting them, and then I was going to get it done when I turned 18 anyways. So it was really, I just want to let you guys know that this was probably a really hard decision for my parents to make, and I kind of regret it, and I regret making my parents go through what they had to go through to kind of decide that, because I don't know, it just wasn't very nice of me, but it was something I really wanted to do. And I think at the beginning I was going to film like an entire experience video about it, and I was going to film like the before and afters and all that stuff. And then when I got it done, I have to be honest, the results weren't exactly what I thought they were going to be, and I regretted it a little bit, and I thought that maybe if I didn't talk about it, maybe it would just go away. But I do like my nose better now that I have had it done, but at the same time, I'm still not 100% pleased with it. And it's just one of those things where kind of, I think maybe if I had waited till I was a little older, I could have gone to a different doctor, or maybe it's just my nose, maybe my face suited my other nose better, like I don't know. But I did get my nose done, and it was something that I regret it, and that's why I kind of haven't talked to you guys about it. Simple as that. So the next thing is something that I have mentioned in videos, and you guys do know this, but for some reason it still gets brought up all the time. My legal name is not Blair. I was born Laura Elizabeth Fowler. I went by Elizabeth for a really long time, and then I started going by Blair. Blair is 100% what everyone calls me. My parents, my family, my friends, everyone calls me Blair. It's my legal DBA. I cash checks in Blair. So I don't understand why like the Laura Elizabeth aspect of my name is still such a big deal to some people. And some people don't care. A lot of people are like, listen, like what your name is has nothing to do with your beauty and fashion videos. But I did want to go ahead and address that, because I know if I didn't, a lot of people would be like, why didn't you talk about your name? So I decided I would go ahead and bite it in the butt. The next thing is that I discovered Ben & Jerry's Red Velvet ice cream last night, and it's an addiction now. Like, I'm just gonna be flat out honest. Like, if you live anywhere near me, you don't try to go to your grocery store to find it, because it won't be there. Like, I've bought them all out, and I feel like I'm gonna have to do a lot of extra exercise, or I'm just going to blow into a balloon. So if you guys start noticing, maybe if like my arms are getting more flabby, or my cheeks are filling out or something, it's the Red Velvet ice cream from Ben & Jerry's. It tastes just like a red velvet cake, and I just, sometimes when I'm eating it, I'm like, ooh, is that cream cheese? And then I'm like, yeah, but it's cream cheese icing, so it's okay. And then I'm like, but I'm eating cream cheese ice cream. And then I'm like, but I like cream cheese icing. So I don't know. The next thing, I have a very inappropriate sense of humor, like more so than I think any of you would ever expect about me. I think that's why Shane Dawson and I became like such good friends. It's because we have the exact same sense of humor, and we're both really raunchy and just really dirty and really inappropriate, and I never show that side of myself on videos. Oh, and also I can rap. I can rap every single word of Look At Me Now. I can rap pretty much any song you give me. I'm able to rap it, which is something that a lot of people don't know about me, because I feel like they wouldn't expect it, but I can speak really fastly, so maybe it makes a little bit of sense. But yeah, I don't know. I do have a very inappropriate sense of humor though. Next one is, okay, I don't get why if a guy hooks up with a girl and he goes back and he tells all of his little guy friends like, oh, I hooked up with this girl, they're like, oh yeah, bro, like high five, like good for you, yeah, whatever boys do. If a girl hooks up with a guy, she's immediately considered a or she's just like not a pure person anymore, or she's not great. I don't understand. Like, I feel like if men and women are supposed to be equal, I don't understand why that's not equal, why it's so one-sided. Sometimes I'll sit there and I'll just realize that for the past half hour, I've just been contemplating why that is, like why our society is like that. And it's not that I want to go around and like hook up with a bunch of different guys and not think that my friends are gonna like talk about me behind my back or anything. It's honestly just that I'm curious and I don't understand. Like, I don't get it. Like, there is something about it that just does not make sense to me. Like, why? I don't know. It blows my mind. Mind blown. Kind of like if you write pi, P-I-E, and then that equals 3.14. 3.14, the mirror reflection, actually kind of looks like it spells pi. And like the guy who came up with pi was given so much credit, but I'm pretty sure he just looked in the mirror. No, I'm just kidding. I know it's 3.14159 something something something. But that blows my mind. Like, every time I realize that, I'm like mind blown. Next thing is something that's kind of silly, but I wanted to throw it in there because I was trying to think of things that you guys probably don't know about me, and you guys probably don't know that I really want to rescue a really big dog. I have Teddy, who is my little Yorkie, and he is amazingly perfect, but I really want a large dog, like a super big, like Saint Bernard or one of those Alaskan Malamutes or whatever they're called. I don't know. I really want like a huge dog though, but I want to make sure that Teddy will still be safe, because at the end of the day, he's my biggest concern. So maybe I'll have to settle on like a medium-sized dog that can't hurt him very much. Okay, the next to last thing is that I won't walk under a ladder, but I will open an umbrella inside. If I'm superstitious, why am I not superstitious about everything? I have no idea. I have no problem opening up an umbrella inside though. You try to get me to walk under a ladder, I would rather drown. Seriously, like I don't think I can take the first step under the ladder. Like I feel like there's like a brick wall and I can't get through. But any other superstition, black cats, whatevs. Opening up an umbrella, I break mirrors all the time. I pick up tails, pennies, because hey, who's gonna turn down free money just because it was on the wrong side of the coin? Like, hello, pick that up. I don't know. The last thing that you guys probably don't know about me, one time I bought a store-bought cake and then I put it on a cake stand, and at a dinner party I told all my friends I baked it and they all believed me, so sorry friends, that was actually, you have Ralph's to thank for that. It was really good though, like, and it looked all like professional and I was like, yeah, I saw it on Martha Stewart. No, I didn't really bake that. I ran out of time, so I was like, I'm just gonna go buy a cake. So those are things I don't think you guys would know about me, and I feel like this is just a really great start to kind of get my videos back to where I just love sitting down and filming and talking to you guys and just being who I am and who I really want to be and stuff, and not having all this weight on my shoulders of trying to be the best role model. And I still hope that I can be a role model for a lot of you, and I'm really trying to kind of make the best decisions in life, and every decision I make I remember that you guys are going to kind of like be there. And maybe that's the reason I didn't talk about my nose job too. I didn't want to like, you know, push other people into young girls thinking like, oh, I don't like my nose either. Maybe the, you know, the way to fix that is just to get a nose job. I definitely wanted young girls to still feel beautiful in and of themselves, and I think that's where I struggled a little bit, trying to decide what was the right decision for me as a person in myself and what was the right decision for me. And I don't know, I think I've just recently realized that I'm not that 15-year-old innocent little girl anymore, and I don't know why I keep trying to, I guess, portray that maybe. So I don't know, I feel like I'm taking a little bit of a risk in this video. I'm opening up to you guys about a lot, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that it doesn't really change your perspective or your views on me or anything like that. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go, but I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.